All right, this is part 3 of my video series on oxalates. In this video, I want to talk about what supplements that you can take to help deal with oxalate toxicity. Now, in my previous video, I talked about how oxalates are a mineral chelator. They suck up minerals. And so naturally, the first type of supplement that you should think about are getting minerals. That's the big 4 minerals: calcium, magnesium, potassium, and sodium. And the best way to get these things, frankly, is to just get supplements. You can get the citrate forms of calcium, magnesium, and potassium. That's what Sally Norton recommends. And similarly for sodium, you can just salt. And I do personally heavily salt my food, and I also take the citrate forms of the big 3: calcium, magnesium, and potassium. So I definitely recommend that, and you should take more than you think is reasonable. Most people are not getting enough minerals, and I found that my symptoms got even better when I took even more minerals than I thought I should take. There's a reason why these minerals work so well, and that's because they pull oxalates into your gut, into your intestines. So when you take, for example, a calcium supplement, that calcium will pull oxalates into your intestines, and then it'll form little tiny crystals, and then you'll poop out those little crystals, and it'll be kind of like a sandy stool. And that's fine, of course, to have a sandy stool. And then similarly, magnesium kind of does the opposite in the sense that it keeps things more in liquid. So if you take magnesium, it'll also pull oxalates into your gut, but it'll keep things more liquidy. And interestingly, with magnesium, they can be really helpful with keeping the oxalate crystals in your urine small and also softer. So that's why it's recommended to take magnesium, especially the citrate form, because citrate also helps to do this as well. It helps to keep the oxalate crystals soft and small, so that it doesn't tear up your urinary tract if you pee them out. So that's why it's sort of complementary. You need both the magnesium and the calcium. And it's important to note that this helps to take pressure off of your kidneys, because your kidneys are overworked in trying to pull oxalates out of your blood. But if you take these supplements orally, then it uses your gut as a helper to help pull oxalates out of your body, right? So then your gut can help with the load of oxalates. Now, Sally Norton has some other recommended supplements that are kind of secondary. Minerals are first, but secondary supplements include the B vitamins like B1, B6, biotin. Personally, I don't really take much of those, but you can nevertheless try those. You can also try the sulfur compounds like sulfate, like Epsom salts, which are magnesium sulfate. I have tried Epsom salts, and they are quite powerful. They do mobilize oxalates, and they can trigger oxalate dumping, so just be aware of that.